Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of our multiplayer co-op game with Sean from the Blue Screeners. We are in episode 2, we've got to January 1838 last time. I think we both felt that the game was a little bit too slow maybe, so we're going to try to stick to speed 4 this time. And yeah, let's keep going. So we had an overview of our country and started to just build up some logging camps really, and maybe some iron mines coming online soon from our private sector. Otherwise, I'm going to unpause. Yep, it's going to be another half an hour. I'm going to go a little faster. To be honest, as you guys know, I play pretty slowly. But we'll see. So we have passed charity religious schools in the first episode, religious schools, to please our Catholic Church and get that be fruitful and multiply factor and try to fix our population growth a little bit. It's currently depressed mostly because we got massive unemployment everywhere. Otherwise, we've had a movement emerge from intelligentsia and armed forces to enact appointed bureaucrats, and that was excellent news. We're in adoption phase. We're going to try and pass that. We are researching central archives for extra taxation capacity and bureaucracy from standardized filing systems, followed up by pharmaceuticals when we hope to unlock. There we are. Bureaucrats are appointed by rulers to serve the country's best interest in exchange for high wages. So there we are. That immediately fixes our budget, which is already at very high taxes, but we will try to build up a surplus. It won't hurt. Build up our gold reserves, build them back up. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just build up some of the goods we need to actually fund our construction sectors. So we're building one kind of tier of cotton industries here. We can also, in fact, build another iron mine. That's only 400, but we will need iron urgently. We will also switch to iron frame buildings to speed up our construction. All right, and actually, we'll try to do that first, even though we could already start building other buildings to actually get this unemployment down. But let's try to increase the pace of our construction first, since we can afford it now. Let's also quickly have a look how our taxation capacity is looking way better. We're only like 5% down, generally speaking. We are running kind of low on bureaucracy already, because we lost that 25% discount to bureaucracy just to serve the population from hereditary bureaucrats. So let's go ahead and build up one government administration in our capital. It costs 400. It does employ 5,000 people. So we also need, we'll also need our bureaucracy for trade and institutions. We'll need quite a bit of bureaucracy, actually, if we have a look. So you see, because we have pretty high population, 7 million, we need 70 bureaucracy per level. And that means when we get to public health insurance, we'll have 4 levels of this available. We will need 280 bureaucracy. So it will serve us well to just pre-build that. Let's build one in kind of each. Yeah, we only need, say, 3 more. 1 in each of the provinces where we are under our taxation capacity. But otherwise, let's build up some iron. Try to switch to iron frame buildings. That will be kind of our goal for now. Now, what's our next in terms of our legislature? Moving away from local police force would be nice. Again, to further just kind of erode the power of landowners gradually, because with the main aim, we need to switch away from traditionalism like ASAP. I mean, this 25% taxation capacity penalty, 15% market access price penalty, that's massive. This investment pool penalty is massive. We need to move away from this. How do we move away from this? Well, we need industrialists to be powerful, and we need landowners to lose power. Industrialists will gain power as we build up. Right? Even petite bourgeoisie will slowly push industrialists up. In fact, let's go ahead and bolster these guys now. We can start bolstering intelligentsia. That was pretty much all we were doing, really, wasn't it? No edicts are really necessary right now. I would say encourage resource production, maybe. I can do that one for like more iron and more wood in our key state here, right? Because we need more wood here. We will need more tools as well once these iron mines are online, because they will take tools. Well, let's see. Let's get it built first. What else do we have in our queue? Yeah, we got the government administrations. Not necessarily like a priority right at this moment. I would, in fact, I think even with 20 iron, we could actually try. Yeah, let's wait a little bit. We can get started on one of the government administrations, and then we'll see how that goes. Let's get this built. Monitor this closely. I feel like with iron mines, we do want to get this employed, and then there's another mine coming, so I think we can actually switch our construction to iron frame buildings pretty soon. We got, yeah, there we go. We have the surplus from it. Okay, well, yeah, our investment pool is suffering also from traditionalism, so we have to kind of be careful with our construction costs because it will exhaust the investment pool, which is, I mean, right now it's barely, you know, adding to the investment pool. Iron mines, okay, that's one is kind of more than enough, to be honest. There's another one coming online in 40 weeks. Okay, I think even one, to be honest, is too much. So let's go ahead and switch to iron frame buildings. That will reduce demand for wood, increase demand for tools, increase demand for iron, to the extent we even have a shortage now, although they will now build this up. Now tools, because we have two construction sectors here. Let's go ahead and also add a tooling workshop. That takes 600 construction. It's going to take a while to build, but we do want to, at the same time, not get too carried away with construction and keep costs reasonably low. In fact, I'm going to drop these tooling workshops up to the front of the queue. Get those built. Okay, new iron mines are coming online. That's good. We're no longer in a shortage. It's just expensive. Tools are also very expensive. Yeah, tooling workshops are getting employed throughout the nation, however, which is again a good thing. Trade center. Okay, let's go ahead and remove these unprofitable trade routes and have a look. What can we export? Yeah, luxury clothes. We should try to build up luxury clothes, liquor from the. Right, this is export. So our competitive advantage, guys, will be definitely textiles, since we have both silk and cotton, right? And not cotton from livestock farms, but actual cotton plantations. So luxury clothes and just normal clothes. Sugar, silk, paper. Paper we will produce a lot of, but so does everyone else. Liquor should be one of our advantages as well. And why is that? Because we have sugar everywhere. Whatever sugar it is grown in South Italy, I'm not sure, but there was some, I guess. And that will allow us to build food industries, which will include distillery production method and produce liquor. That should be a big one for us. And that's kind of our economy. Furniture as well, but the furniture is mostly for local market. But we do have a lot of logging camps with both hardwood and kind of just normal wood, right? So we will build these up. But let's go ahead and, yeah, build this up. Paper, tools. We'll build it now. Yeah, we're building a tooling workshop. Paper would be nice to decrease in price. It's another 600. I'm gonna queue it up just to have it on queue so we don't forget about it. Taxes wise, yeah, I mean, that is a lot of taxes. We can get maybe tax luxury clothes instead, just to build up these gold reserves and reduce taxes for the peasants, because these radicals, you know, they are increasing. We're also taking away from, oh, actually we're still holding strong on the righteous government. That's actually very good for us. There's benefits from industrialists. So we're pretty much, in fact, yeah, we sorted our taxation capacity issue with the appointed bureaucrats, which I didn't expect us to get so quickly. We will further improve our situation with central archives, in fact, future-proof our taxation capacity across the nation. Those three government administrations then can definitely wait for a little bit longer, but as I mentioned, they can wait for maybe like another 7-8 years, but we will need more bureaucracy to serve our population, and we'll need more bureaucracy to actually serve the public health institution that we want to that we're trying to activate when the time comes. So it's good that we've started building those. But yeah, we certainly do have time. There you go. More iron mines. Very interesting that this is luxury furniture is very cheap. We can actually, yeah, one thing I forgot. Let's have an interest in South China. Let's activate that, because if we actually look, so the way to look at this is, let's say we have our furniture and we say, look, we have cheap furniture. Let's show consumption on the map. Who actually wants luxury furniture? And it's China and India, as opposed to, what do we have an interest now in the Balkans. Let's turn that off and let's go North India, right? That is how we can identify our markets for our clothes, and so luxury clothes and luxury furniture, right? Let's say we're gonna try and tooling workshops built. Yeah, getting employed. Excellent. Plenty of tools needed here. We do have our paper mills. Let's have a look. Sicily, local prices, balance. We got plenty of sulfur here. What we don't have is not really much, not huge deficit of anything. Cosenza needs more iron, more tools. So let's actually perhaps queue up iron mines ahead of these paper mills. Paper mills will help our budget, but so will iron. So will iron, I think, will do so to a larger extent. Don't want to overbuild. You know, the reason I don't like to overbuild is I like to keep these kind of 25% prices so that the private sector always has kind of a good target of something to build. Right, and sort of there's sectors that are attractive, and I think they respond better when there is a, you know, the bigger profitability incentive driven by higher kind of differential with base price. Now, our strategic interest should have activated, and there we are. King Market needs our luxury clothes. Cindy doesn't need it so much. Luxury furniture, not so much, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and open up a trade route. We're going to spend some of that bureaucracy on there, and liquor maybe as well. Oh, we're not producing enough just yet. Hardwood that we have. Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants. There we are. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Okay, so we are getting healthy tax revenues, so that's good. Let me just check if Sean messaged me on Discord. Yeah, no. So we're just checking. So we're only exchanging messages about things like speed up the game, slow down the game, etc. There we are, 24 construction. That should serve us very well. You know, the reason I built 2 sectors in Calabria is because I anticipate this to be the engine of our industrialization. So and construction sectors benefit to the state construction a little bit, as well as obviously, you know, acting for the entire market. So that's why we built 2, and because we still have, okay, we're pretty much down on unemployment in Calabria now with the 3rd iron mine. They should fix unemployment issue here. We still have quite a lot in our capital, so we're gonna need to sort that out. We have a furniture manufactory coming online there. Textile mills doing very well. Can actually put one more in here. We can definitely put a cotton, that even ahead. I'm going to cancel these since we haven't even started building those government administrations. I'll queue this one up last. I will actually queue up this paper mills also a little bit further towards the bottom. Kind of wasted a bit of construction here, obviously, but that's fine. Yeah, so that is kind of the goal. Okay, we do have also 15,000 unemployed here in Abruzzo. Okay, 22,000 have also come up in Apulia. This must be just from general population growth. Cotton plantations here built. Yep, so I guess let's have a look to textile mills. And as I mentioned, so at the start with 2 cities, what I find is that, again, because of that penalty to market access price impact, you need to build local economies. So kind of there's a few early game kind of closed little loops. That is logging camps and construction sectors, logging camps and furniture manufactories, cotton and textile mills, right? Right, so these can work very well. And for example, so you build logging camps, they employ people, they produce wood. Wood is then used in furniture manufactories, and it produces both luxury, if you want, and it's just kind of standard furniture. Especially in well-populated regions like this one, 2.5 million, there'll be enough demand for furniture. So that's kind of a good little loop of consumer-driven economy. Those buildings will be profitable. They will employ the unemployed. They will upskill peasants. So overall, kind of positive. I don't want to build this up. Just keep building up these gold reserves. We're still, doing fine with loyalists versus radicals. So, that's okay. Mainly due to, because we have a righteous government that's just generating this. Oh, look at this. We actually could do colonial resettlement or colonial exploitation to start some colonies. We can do that. Colonial resettlement, migration attraction in unincorporated states. Shall we? I think we shall. Right? I think we shall start our colonial empire already. No health system, tenant farmers. Can we? No, serfdom. I'm not going to serfdom. Let's do colonization, since we have so much support for it. And we will maybe start to colonize Africa somewhere. Where do we go? Colonial resettlement, though? Stock exchange unlocked. Thank God. That gives us 10% market access price impact and 25% trade route bureaucracy. Lathes unlocked for textile mills and furniture manufactories. This will actually also please everyone. I say we go resettlement. 50% migration attraction, or... Yeah, let's go with colonial resettlement. And there we are. Yeah, I didn't actually expect us to have so much support, so we'll try to get that done. Maybe we even go for quinine then, because the only place left in the world for colonies is really in Africa. And we're gonna, try to build up a little foothold somewhere. But that will be quite a number of years away, since 20 months for central archives, and then 7 years for pharmaceuticals, and another 6 years for quinine. And we might have to, actually turn to production techs before quinine, because colonies right now aren't that important. At the same time, if we are going to start them, we need to start them now, get into the scramble for Africa. And we do have plenty to do in Italy as well, though. So let's go with textile mills in Campania. Okay, healthy budget surplus. We do also, we are going to want to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, just a few naval bases, get that navy training as well. Popular playwright endorses reform. Will let us ensure the play gets wider international audience. That puts us at 90 versus 102. It would be nice to become a major power. The thing is, the only way to do that is to increase our GDP and build up that navy a little bit. Navy is not, it's not a priority, so being a minor power is okay for us right now. Let's just check our hardwood, iron to the king market. Yeah, not really. So you see, so trade, each one of these costs us 15 bureaucracy right now. We're already using 7 trade routes, costing us 105 bureaucracy. So it's only really worth it if the amount we export is large, right? Because that will employ more shopkeepers in our market and generally provide more tariff revenue. Whereas right now, look at our market trade routes. Okay, we're importing artillery, I assume, for some artillery ships. We're exporting these to Spain. That's kind of useless, just wasting bureaucracy. Yeah, that's just colonial enthusiasm advance. The news that the government intends to pass colonial resettlement laws has created great enthusiasm among those that are eager to exploit new and distant lands. Slow down, the law isn't signed yet. 10% prestige for 2 years. 50% colony growth speed for 2 years. Let's get ahead. We have plenty of enactment success. We just need 2 more prestige. Oh, I just need 2 more prestige to actually become a major power. Because then the threshold to fall back into being a minor power is a little, like you get a bit of leeway. Well, let's see, guys. If we build these profitable buildings now, our GDP will increase. So let's just watch out for that, guys. Watch out for that increase. Okay, but these manufactories being built again, taking quite a while to resolve our unemployment now. That is what worries me a little bit. Let's go ahead and maybe put in a logging camp just to reduce price of wood and get people employed a little bit faster, to be honest. That is what I would like to see. Construction sectors. Yeah, the prices of iron, wood, tools everywhere is pretty low. We have actually... yeah, we need to build faster and get more people employed. So we advance to consideration. Yeah, we need logging camps. Yeah, but I mean, really, we need textiles. We have cotton. Here, we're not many unemployed, but manufactories here. Furniture. Yeah, let's just have a look like what's actually profitable. So textile mills, it shows here, would be fairly profitable. More textile mills in our capital. Yeah, it would still be profitable, so we can still queue one up. Here we have 20,000 employed on textile mill. Scheduled, maybe a logging camp would be nice. Maybe a furniture manufacturer as well. Yep, furniture would be, that would be nice here. Again, iron, yeah, 20. So you'll see here, so here prices, Calabria 47, Sicily Market 46. So here, player left. Okay, let's pause. Hang on, guys. I'm going to pause the recording and we'll just sort it out and we come back to you. Alright, guys, welcome back. Had a little technical issue. Sean's game crashed, but we're back. Same date, so we rejoined. We'll see how this goes. Rousing speech captivates the public. This should ease the path to reform greatly. Yep, so again, guys, we're kind of freestyling this, right? Not really knowing where it's going to take us. The game, I don't know, sometimes it's stable, sometimes it's not. But for you, hopefully that shouldn't be too much disturbance. I mean, the worst that can happen is we can go back half an hour and I'm going to have to re-record, but you won't even see that, to be honest. If it crashes mid-episode, I mean, it's fine. Like this, I just paused the recording. I think it should all work just fine. Except I have forgotten what were we up to. We were up to doing buildings, construction. I think we were up to kind of building up some of this. So let's put logging camps first. Naval base can maybe wait. Oh, just really need that prestige though, don't we? Okay, let's put that up there just to get the officers training. We'll start to weave in some naval bases. We have furniture in Apulia. Textile mills in Campania. Yeah, let's finish these paper mills already as well. We can also get that government administration in there as well, just to actually do something with that construction progress. But otherwise, yeah, we're at healthy surplus. Radicals are in check. Taxes are good. Let's keep building this up. We could actually afford potentially, what, another construction sector? Could we? Now, do we have any more unemployment? We do have a little bit of unemployment in Calabria. Now, this will require like steel and all sorts of other manufacturers. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add a construction sector. I'm always wary because in my single-player games, I very often overbuild construction sectors. So let's add one more here, and then you can't go bankrupt. But given how early we were able to switch to appointed bureaucrats here, I think we can actually maybe afford at least one more. That should push our GDP higher as well. Help us on several fronts here. Law advancement. Then hopefully we can run our country with 30 construction. That would be pretty good. Law advanced to adoption. Okay, so just a few more days and we got colonial institutions sorted. We do need more bureaucracy to actually run it though, so we got to be careful. Okay, Portugal here is... Ooh, are they... Ah, he's getting that gold, isn't he? Oh, he's occupied. Yeah, he's getting that gold. He's expanding along the entire coast. We need to challenge him. He's gonna run away with that gold, isn't he? Oh, gotta be careful. But for us, what the good thing is we need to get Italy. It would also be nice to get like a trade agreement with King Market, so we can just export all sorts of goods to them. Proposed trade agreement, they don't want it yet, though. But where do we guys go to build our colony, do you think? Let's have a quick look, actually, at these states. I'm not sure which ones of these are actually decentralized. But we knew... So this one has iron, tea, coffee, millet. Oh, Great Britain is here. Where's the Horn of Africa? What do we have here? 369,000 people. Colonial resettlement available. Established colony. First, cannot colonize Somaliland. Okay, let's go ahead and instead of North India, let's go ahead and look to Ethiopia. And once we establish our interest there, let's see if we can gain a foothold in the Indian Ocean. It's quite far. We don't really have the navy to back it up, but I mean, we have to. We don't want to be too close to Portugal or Great Britain, frankly. But we do want to be. Fabio Italy retires. Mining accident. Okay, who do we want to? Trade unions. So our trade abuse common man cannot continue. Okay, we do have an interest in Ethiopia, but it seems none of these are none of these are decentralized, unrecognized power. Yeah, these guys are actually, they aren't really up for being colonized. It looks like, well, nor do we have actually malaria, do we? Yeah, we don't have the malaria tech either. Okay, let's have a look. Fine, no, we don't want Ethiopia. We want, maybe let's try and get somewhere closer to our home market. What do we have here? Portugal, France, United Kingdom. Now here's malaria. Oh, we're going to suffer. But who? Sierra Leone, unrecognized power. Susu, decentralized power. Let's go ahead and try to establish Ethiopia interest activated. So Susu, colonize Guinea. Colonize Windward Coast. Do we want Windward Coast or Guinea? So 200,000 population. Iron, logging, fishing, coffee, dyes. We do want both. Not necessarily. Let's not necessarily step on Portugal's toes. But instead here's the Netherlands. Yeah, I think the Netherlands we can take on. So let's go ahead and establish our first colony. Windward Coast, a little bit further down the coast here, kind of giving us a good power base potentially here. Let's get in there. It's going to take us ages, but it will be worth it, right? We need to take our rightful place in the universe now. In order to actually take that rightful place, we need quinine. So let's go ahead and kind of power onto that in terms of technology. We do now have centralized filing cabinets that will help us with bureaucracy that we need for our colonies, or to run even, to be honest, any types of institutions. So we'll be able to get that up. Market trade routes. Let's go ahead and so we're importing dyes from France. Not sure what for. But why are we importing dyes? We'll build our own dyes very soon. So I don't think we need any dyes, do we? We're not. Go ahead and save ourselves some bureaucracy. Wine to Austria. Let's maybe keep it there for now. Importing iron. Why are we importing iron from Austria? Maybe because it was cheap, I guess. Okay, one building is missing these. Which building is that? Glassworks in Campia. Campania Glassworks. Okay, sorry about that. Well, let's at least make it a productive route. Import some from Qing. We got plenty of convoys, so let's keep building up relations with Great Qing. Yeah, okay, we are getting a foothold here. It's just to keep, you know, the great powers in check, make our presence known on the global stage. We have silk plantations in Sicily being built. We can put in a cotton plantation here, and then we can build some textile mills. Central archives unlocked, 25% taxation capacity. Excellent. Further improving our budgetary situation. Let's get that healthcare situation sorted, as well as the bureaucracy. We're going to build these paper mills so we can actually afford to increase, make that increase in production technology. Otherwise, let's have a look at our construction queue. Just make sure. Yeah, we're actually doing fine here. Let's go ahead and put this government administration up, because we need that bureaucracy now to get our colonial institution to second level. You know, that alone will take a year. So we kind of need to get on top of that. Let's go to our buildings, urban. Where are they? Oh, is it development? Sorry, government administrations. Yep, let's go standardized filing cabinets. Ooh, shortage of paper. Well, come on, guys, let's get this done. Yeah, that gives us more bureaucracy. Let's go ahead and up that colonial affairs institution. Do we need a navy? Because we don't want to, what's going on here? 7 flotillas, not a huge navy. It is a great power. No, sorry, it's a minor power, just like we are. We need 10 more prestige. Because we need more interest globally. We need more of these interests, and that we can only get with being a major power and by building up our navy. So we will do that slowly but steadily. We are eating through our gold reserves, but that's okay. That's why we built them up. You know, the more we build, the more GDP increases, minting increases, population. We need to get the population growing. Yeah, we are overall gaining loyalists, so everything is well in our nation. Everyone's happy with us. We got all sorts of traits activated. Only trade unions are marginalized. It would be nice to get intelligentsia to approve of us. But how to do that? Just message Sean. Will pause in January 1843, so we would have gotten through 5 years this time in half an hour. I think that's pretty good going. It was only 2 years in the first episode where we went on speed 3. But otherwise, sorry, what was I saying? So in terms of laws, what can we do that's... Yeah, I guess not much we can do. We need to get tenant farmers out of here. We need traditionalism out of here, but that will happen with industrialization. Police. Can we get dedicated police? Well, potentially. Except that nobody wants it, sadly. It's okay. For now, though, I'd rather keep the legitimacy as high as possible. Yep. Oops, sorry. I just accidentally switched this. Sorry. Government petition. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Sorry, National Guard they want, sorry. So that was just me instinctively reducing speed as though I'm playing single player. But we agreed to keep this on speed 4. So our Catholic Church are petitioning for National Guard to pass. National Guard. So National Guard is... Oh, actually... Sorry, wait. Where is National Guard? Is the Home Affairs, pardon me. Armed Forces, Petite Bourgeoisie endorses, Catholic Church endorses. Nobody opposes this. Intelligentsia opposes this. Well... Secret police would have been, frankly, quite a bit nicer. Can we... let's just wait. If they abandon this petition, then we'll just abandon it in like a year's time. If they do not, we're going to have to oblige, because we don't want to lose support of the Catholic Church, unfortunately. Man, why did they kind of left field? Okay, so I'm gonna pause here, guys, in January 1st, 1843, as we come up on the half-an-hour episode. Yep, so let's go ahead and pause here, guys, make a cut. I hope you're enjoying this. Again, let us know down in the comments if you have any suggestions on both series. Please don't tell me what Sean is doing, but do go ahead and check out his channel. It's called The Blue Screeners. He's playing exactly the same game, recording sessions from his perspective. So a bit of an experiment for both of us, guys. Give it a like, both mine and his videos, since it's the second episode of the series. Always helps out. Otherwise, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm really excited for this style of series. I hope you are too, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.